Hello children, welcome back to our language class. Children, today we will be learning an interesting poem about an elf. Children, who is an elf? Elf is an imaginary creature who has magical powers. So children, you all are going to have a good time listening to the poem. Okay, the elf singing, written by William Allingham. Now children, I will recite the poem for you and then explain it stanza wise. The elf singing. An elf sat on a twig. He was not very big. He sang a little song. He did not think it wrong. But he was on a wizard's ground who hated all sweet sound. Elf, elf, take care of yourself. He is coming behind you to seize you and bind you and stifle your song. The wizard, he changes its shape in crawling along, an ugly old ape, a poisonous lizard, a spotted spider, a wormy glider. The wizard, he is up on the bow. He will bite through your gizzard. He is close to you now. The elf went on with his song. It grew more clear and strong. It lifted him into air. He floated singing away with rainbows in his hair. While the wizard worm from him screep, made a sudden leap, fell down into a hole, and ere his magic word he could say, was eaten up by a mole. Written by William Allingham. Now children, I will start explaining from the first stanza. An elf sat on a twig. He was not very big. He sang a little song. He did not think it wrong. But he was on a wizard's ground who hated all sweet sound. Now children, you can see in this pic the elf. Okay, he is sitting on a branch of a tree. Okay, he is such a small and tiny creature and he has magical powers. So children, in this stanza, the poet says that as the elf is sitting on a twig is a small thin stem of wood, okay, that grows from a branch of a tree. Okay, so he is sitting on the branch of a tree and it was not very big. Why it is not so very big? Because he is an imaginary creature and he is very, very small. So he could sit very comfortably on the twig. And what he was doing? He was singing a song. He was enjoying singing a song. Now, what was the problem singing a song? He was sitting on a wizard's ground. Now, this wizard means a magician, a bad magician. Okay, and this elf was sitting on the wizard's ground who hated all sweet sound. He hated, this wizard did not like any sweet sound. He hated sweet sound. Now the next stanza. Elf, elf, take care of yourself. He is coming behind you to seize you and bind you and stifle your song. Now here the poet warns the elf. He alerts. He tells the elf to be very careful as the wizard was coming behind the elf and he was going to seize him. Seize him means catch hold of him and stifle his song. Stifle means to stop him from singing. So the poet is telling the elf to be very, very careful. Now the next stanza, children. The wizard, he changes his shape in crawling along an ugly old ape, a poisonous lizard. Now here, children, you can see in the picture how the wizard, that is, which is having magical powers, can take different shapes. Okay, now he has changed his shape into the shape of an old ape. Okay, very old, ugly ape. Ape means it looks like a monkey, but bigger and huge. Okay, and then he changes himself into a poisonous lizard. A spotted spider, a wormy glider, the wizard, he is up on the bow. He will bite through your gizzard. He is close to you now. Now again the poet warns the elf that the next shape taken by the wizard is that of a spotted spider, and then he changes himself into a wormy spider. Worms, you know na, the worms, it glides, it doesn't make noise or it doesn't have any effort to move. It moves very smoothly without making any noise. So the poet informs the elf that he is sitting on a bough, that means on the main branch of a tree, and he is going to be bitten through your gizzard, that is, the wizard will bite him through his gizzard. Gizzard means the stomach. Okay, the part of your body that is the stomach. So the poet tells the elf to be very, very careful. The elf went on with his song. It grew more clear and strong. It lifted him into air. He floated singing away with rainbows in his hair. Now what happened? The elf, even after hearing all the safety measures to be taken as told by the poet, the elf was not at all worried. He was not scared. He kept on singing. And what happened? As he kept on singing, his sound became more clear and it became very strong. And because of this continuous singing, he was lifted up into the air and he started floating away in the air. And what happened? He reached such a height up in the air that the rainbows touched his hair. While the wizard worm from his creep made a sudden leap, fell down into a hole, and ere his magic word he could say, was eaten up by a mole. Now in this last stanza, the wizard, it had become a worm and it was gliding on the branch of a tree to catch the elf. And now when the wizard saw that the elf was flying, he wanted to make a leap. He made a leap. Leap means a long jump so that he could catch the elf. But what happened? He fell down on the ground and it was on a hole. He fell down on the ground and in the ground there was a hole. And now what happened? Before he could use his magical words or magical powers to change his shape, he was eaten up by the mole. Now what is a mole, children? The animals that lives on the hole. You know na, which animals live on the holes? Yes, the rats, mice, etc. So this mole, they are small, dark, furry little animals. They also look like rat. So what happened? Before the wizard could think of changing his shape, he was eaten up by the mole. Hope children you all enjoyed watching the video and listening to the poem. Thank you children.